morning, Bunsold.
I'm Aspen.
I'm Slava.
And I'm Grace.
This week's Worldly Wise word is advocate.
Hashtag Worldly Wise. Advocate means to plead in favor or to defend.
It also is one who argues for or defends a person, group, or idea. Now to Connor with some unsung heroes.
Hello, I'm here with Mrs. Simmons, an unsung hero of the office. She's the secretary of the South office. So what is the best part about your job?
Oh my gosh, there are so many wonderful things about my job. I know the standard answer is the kids, but that's the truth. Right. My favorite part are the kids, all you guys. You're awesome. And I love everything about my job. So you guys are my favorite.
Thank you. Thank you.
You guys, the kids are the heartbeat of the building. They really are. When you guys aren't here, it just feels empty.
In what ways do you help the school?
Well, do a lot of little things. I help the school by just being a basic secretary. I help schedule the gyms and activities going on after school so they don't overlap. I take care of school fees. There's a lot of different things. Yeah, a lot of different things.
Yeah, and we always hear you always hear the phone ringing in here. On average, what do you think the amount of phone calls do you get?
Oh my gosh. I'd say the phone rings, you obviously already heard it once. Right. The phone rings probably at least every 5 minutes. Well, you know, and I do have help. Mrs. Martindale helps answer the phone, and sometimes Mr. Craig, and sometimes Mrs. Gross, the guidance aide, she helps too. So I do have good help.
Right. Which location do you prefer in the school?
What do you mean by that?
Like office-wise, do you like the setting of this office?
Oh gosh, yes.
You like this? You like
well,
this? Just like the setup?
I love my office.
Well, that's all we have today. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you. You did awesome. Thank you.
Today outside it's a freezing 18 degrees. Everyone should bundle up for this brutal weather. Now Slava, don't you have some advice to talk about for all your problems?
Yeah, I need to learn how to deal with my bow anchors right here. But for everyone else, the advice charts are out in the hallways hanging up. Now to Caden with a report on new teachers.
I am here with Miss Bell and Mrs. Yoder. They are two of the new teachers at Bunsold Middle School. The first question is, what subjects do you teach?
We both teach 7th grade math.
The second question is, did you have any jobs before you came to Bunsold?
I taught for 1 year at a school in Groveport before I came to Bunsold. And I taught for 7 years at a K-8 building, 6th grade math in Columbus.
What colleges did you go to?
I went to Ohio Wesleyan in Delaware. Very good school.
I went to Illinois State in Normal, Illinois.
And the last question is, what did you guys plan on being a teacher?
Yes, in a way I guess I always did. I always knew I wanted to teach. What subject, that came later when I was in college.
I've wanted to be a teacher for as long as I can remember, and math was always my favorite subject, so it was easy to pick math as a subject to teach, and I love it here. I love my job.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I'm here with Mrs. Goodwin, another new teacher at Bunsold Middle School. So what subjects do you teach?
I'm an intervention specialist. I'm in the inclusion class for social studies and science, and I teach math and reading intervention during Plus and Tutor.
Did you have any jobs before you came to Bunsold?
I did. I actually taught at a vocational agency that we taught like social skills and job readiness training.
What college did you go to?
I did my undergrad at Bowling Green State University and then got my teaching license at Ashland University.
Did you plan on being a teacher?
I always knew I wanted to teach. I did my undergrad in dance, education because I very much like dance, which you know all about because we're working on the musical together. So I taught for a long time dance, and then decided to go back for my special education licensure just a few years ago.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'm here with Mr. Odenweller, the last new teacher at Bunsold. So, what subjects do you teach?
I teach 7th grade social studies.
What college did you go to?
I went to Bowling Green State University, so go Falcons.
Did you have any jobs before you came to Bunsold?
No, this is actually my first year out of college, so I graduated in May. I did student teaching though. I taught a 4th grade class, which was pretty cool. It's definitely different than teaching in a junior high, but it was a lot of fun. But yeah, this is my first real life job.
Straight out of college.
Straight out of college, that's right.
And the last question is, did you plan on being a teacher?
Actually, when I did my first year in college, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. It was always kind of one of those things that was in the back of my head to maybe be a teacher. I always enjoyed the teachers who made learning fun as opposed to the teachers who don't necessarily make learning fun. Especially in social studies, it can be kind of a dry topic. So it's fun to be able to take those dry things and make it fun for the students and make it fun for them to learn about ancient civilizations. So that's pretty cool.
Good, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Last Saturday, the mini swingers got first runner-up at their second competition. Good job to all those who performed. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go minis, go minis, go! Go minis, go minis, go! Go minis, go minis, go! Go, 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 go! Minis, minis, what? Minis, minis, rock!
Now let's talk about how great the basketball teams have been doing. They started their tournaments 2 Saturdays ago and placed 5th.
The 8th grade boys basketball team were underdogs going into their competition and came out as winners.
Now to Haley with the Special Olympics.
I'm here with Mrs. Thompson and Cameron, and I'm going to be asking them questions about the basketball Special Olympics. When is the basketball Special Olympics?
They have a schedule. They play at Creekview. I'm not really sure when their next game is, but usually it's on Mondays or Thursdays, I think.
Who mostly plays in the basketball Special Olympics?
They can be from age 8 all the way up to age 21. We have a lower group of kids that play and a higher group of kids that play.
Do you guys have any volunteers or people who help with it?
We do. We have coaches, and actually everybody that helps with it is volunteers for both age groups.
Cameron, do you like to dribble the ball or shoot the ball?
Shoot the ball.
Awesome. All right. Thank you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go Monarchs!
Thank you, Haley. Speaking of sports, wrestling placed second at their tournament last Saturday for Delaware State qualifiers.
Hashtag wrestling!
But for all of us now, we're going to be heading out. And look for the advice charts out in the hallways.
Have a good day, Bunsold.
You could never be cooler. See what this year's got for you. We're about to blow your mind. Ooh, 7th graders, wishing you could sleep a bit later. From the first day you'll find your way, but not walking in a line. BMS is so awesome. BMS is so great. BMS is...
Yeah. Guys are recording. Recording. Recording.
Count it down.
5, 4, 3.
Thank you, Haley. Speaking of sports, wrestling got second at their Delaware State qualifiers last Saturday.
Hashtag wrestling! What? Goodbye, Bunsold.
That was a weekend.